Good afternoon, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How are we all today? Great. I hope you're all having a good one, folks. And just lovely to read people's comments, see what's going on for them. People have got thousands of steps in. Norb's got a geocache. There's conversations going on about reopening plans. It's so good to hear things like that. Here in Bristol, the weather has been okay so far today. A little smattering of rain, but it's all looking, for the next few days at least, to be largely okay. My garden still needs all the love and attention that I can possibly give it. But, you know, it is lovely to be here with you today. We've got a fantastic piece to sing and send today, something a little bit different. It's our Ode to Cheese, ladies and gentlemen. A completely unique recording project. You won't find anything like this on any other choir channel. Some might say there's a very good reason for that, and I'd agree. It's because, well, we like having fun on this channel, don't we, folks? No one else has recorded the cat duet as a Burnstyle-style face-to-face battle. Nobody's recorded John Kanaka in this, in this quantity, and certainly nobody has ever sung the Ode to Cheese to the tune of Ode to Joy from Beethoven's Ninth. Only here on Homechoir. Truly unique choir, truly unique experiences, and wonderful, unique people here. So I'll have a chat with you all in a minute, but for those of you who aren't on the comments today, it's fantastic to see you. I hope you're having a good day today. Special hello today to Anne and to Linda. Hello, Anne. Lovely to see you. Hello to Helen and Bill in California. Hello to Sue and Tony. Hello to Maureen. Hello to Sally and Annie. Hello to Katie. Hello to Val and everyone else who's watching and isn't necessarily commenting today. It's great to see you. And if you're watching us later on Catch Up, a very, very special hello and thank you to you, because we always get, hundreds of views after the initial broadcast of people coming along and watching us when it's convenient. And it's just so lovely to have you with us today, folks. And to those of you in the comments, hello. Great to see you. I hope you're ready for a particularly silly sing and send. I've got some sound effects to share with you. I've been working this morning on Your I Waited for the Lord. I'm not going to be sharing it with you today because it needs some more delicate, graceful and tender sledgehammering in order for it to sound the way that we want it to sound. But my goodness, it works. This sing and send business really, really works. It's just a matter of, well, when you end up with 120 or 140 tracks, just the time it takes to scroll up and down to move one track down and move it across, it takes a bit of time. So I'm going to give you all time to record all the previous projects, and then next week I'm really looking forward to blending all that together. We've got the Cantique de Jean Racine, of course, to look forward to. Today we're producing the Ode to Cheese, which I don't think will be quite as complicated. And last week, the Mendelssohn was a real challenge. And I just want to thank you all for your patience and for having a go. I did love at various points during last week, and you won't hear this on the final recording, but I heard it, people saying, well, that wasn't very good, Ben, sorry, or lots of mistakes, but we're having fun and things like that. I really do love hearing you on these recordings, and I'll be playing your sound effects in a minute. I see lots of people here. Let me just check the sound. It's obvious that the sound is working, otherwise you'll all be screaming at me, no sound. But let me just check the recording levels as well, because we want to make sure we can hear this marvellous backing track. So, yeah, blah, 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 there he is. And let me just check the Ode to Cheese, everyone. Here we go. Just apologies to Ruth and to Carla and to Norb and to Albert and all of my wonderful German choristers. Just I am sorry. I just hope it puts a smile on your face. I hope it puts as much a smile on your face as it does on mine. Oh, wonderful. Okay, good. Oh, this is going to be a silly one. And look, as you folks are here, and I will be saying hello to you in a minute, let me share with you perhaps the recording that has made me smile the most in the last 14 months. Okay, I'm just going to give you a preview. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. Such fun. I've been waiting for that for about a year. Ever since I started doing the Bulululu, I now have a button, and it actually has Buddly-doo written on it, B-L-D-I-D-O-O. That's the official spelling. You heard it here first. B-L-D-I-D-O-O. Buddly-doo. And just thank you, everyone. Thank you for being part of this very, very special moment for me. It's so moving. Now, look, let me get my participants list up and see who's here in the comments having a chat. Lots of lovely people. Hello, everyone. Hello to Atty. Atty, we're going to do our very best today to say Gouda instead of Gouda, okay? I'm going to make sure everyone records Gouda like louder. All right, don't want to sing Gouda, it's Gouda. Good night, Albert. It's great to see you, sir. Hello to Angela. Hello to Biddy. Hi, Carolyn. Hello, Christine. Thank you for your message this morning. Hello to Christine and Malcolm. Hello to Cynthia and Dorothy. Hello to Liz. Hello to Faye and Glennis. Hi, Anna. Hello to Jill. Good evening to you. Hope you've had a good day today. Hello, Jill. Hi, Julie. Thank you so much, Julie. And we can all thank Julie for all of the work she puts in for Sing and Send. It's not a small job. She collects all of the emails. She collects all of the recordings, labels them beautifully, does a really good job, puts them in the folder. I just come along, collect them, chop them up, put them into GarageBand. And really couldn't do it without your huge help and support, Judy. So thank you hugely to you. Hello to Kathy. Thank you for all of your files. Goodness me. And to Malcolm as well. Everyone who sent instrument files for I Waited for the Lord. Sounds really lovely. And you'll hear in a couple of weeks when it's all mixed. Hello to dear Kit Kat. Great to see you. Hello to Leslie in Chicago. Good morning. Hello to Lisa in Massachusetts. Great to see you as well. Hope your mum is doing very well. Hello to Lisa and Marion. Hello to Maureen, who was here first today. Well done, Maureen. You get the sticker today. I was first. Hello to Michael in Lytham St Anne's. Thank you, Michael, for your email to Mark about the Elijah CD. I'm really glad that yours has arrived and that it sounds as good as we hoped. That's fantastic to hear. Good Abend to Norb. Great job on your steps today, sir. Keep it up. Hello to Ruth, who's here live. How fantastic to see you. And to Ruth as well. Hello to Susanna. Hope Hanu's very well. And all right, Terry, great to see you. And hello to Barbara, who's just joined us. Hi, Barbara. And Jane as well. And to anyone else who's watching, it's great to see you all. So let's just have a look how we're getting on with the chat. Wonderful. Bonkers the lot of us. Oh, you are so right. In fact, I'm going to share one, and this is just a little bit of a preview. I asked you last week, ladies and gentlemen, to give me the sound of an angry mob. I love this so much. I just need to make sure the sound isn't too loud, because it is quite loud. Here's the Homechoir angry mob. Here we go. Oh dear, that is just what was one of my favourites for a couple of reasons. First of all, in the midst of the grrr, there's someone having a really good rant. I'm not sure what she's saying, but my goodness me, I'd probably have to bleep it if she was on. And then just everyone collapsing into fits of the giggles at the end. Just the best. It really is. That's why we're here, ladies and gentlemen. We are here to have fun, to put a smile on your face, and Sing and Send is really all about that. So, hello to Val. Lovely to see you, Val. I've just seen the message from Kit Kat. Hope all's very well with you, dear Val. And I hope you're having a lovely day. The weather down here, here in South Thornbury, isn't so bad. I hope it's wonderful up there in proper Thornbury. And who else is here today? Oh, Susanna says, so Dorothy doesn't like the graphic for the Singer's Toolkit. Too many scary implements. Makes me think of teeth extraction. Don't worry, it won't be like pulling teeth. The Singer's Toolkit on Around Sound is going to be lovely. And those of you that are used to the deep dives, it's going to be along the same sort of line. Speaking of which, the deep dives will be returning in just a couple of weeks, and looking forward to a new course. I'll share more about that in a future session, but I've got some lovely plans for us to resume our Geeky Wednesday sessions. I have the leather elbow patches on order from Amazon. And you think I'm joking, but I'm not. Well, everyone. Oh, Nestor's here as well. Hello, dear Nestor. How wonderful to see you. Our author, our poet, is here with us today as we are going to record this wonderful poem you've sent to us. So thank you so much, Nestor, for being here and for all of the wonderful poems that you've sent us. I've very gratefully received the fishing poem via Kit Kat, which we will be singing in a future Fun Friday. So thank you for that. But look, everyone, well, it's time. And so with that in mind, everyone, we're going to need to change from our split screen to our presentation. And please make sure you have everything you need. If Nikki Chilton's here, make sure you have at least 2 coffees, one for the main session and one for coffee time, which will follow, as always, at the end of today. Make sure you got your drink of water. Make sure the phone, the pesky phone, which goes off where we don't want it to is on silent. And most importantly, help me, ladies and gentlemen, make the sound as we move from one screen to the other. Here we go, everyone. That's not going to stop putting a smile on my face for quite some time, everyone. Thank you ever so much, and welcome this afternoon, everyone, to Sing and Send. This is our 4th session, and after last week's challenge of Mendelssohn's beautiful I Waited for the Lord, this week we're going to sing something also musically by a romantic composer, by the great Ludwig van Beethoven. But we're not going to sing the words that he originally wrote. Well, he didn't write them. In fact, it was the great poet Schiller who wrote Ode to Joy. No, we're going to be singing a poem by our very own romantic poet, Nesta Jenner, who is here in the comments today. We're going to be singing Ode to Cheese, everyone. And I'll be talking to you in a minute about how we're going to do that. Of course, Sing and Send is supposed to be a fun project for those of you who perhaps in the past, a bit like me, have been hooked on recording and particularly desperate to get everything absolutely perfect every time and putting in take after take after take. This is completely different. With this, as I'm sure everyone knows by now, we press record, we sing, we have a lot of fun, and at the end we press stop and you send it. And the results so far have been absolutely fantastic. You'll be hearing the Cantique de Jean Racine and I Waited for the Lord in a couple of weeks on a Sacred Sing Sunday. But all indications are, from everything I'm hearing, it really works as a model. And I just want to thank everyone for your patience and for your for your bravery. You know, it's definitely something to have a go at something like this, not know what it's going to sound like, and take it from me, it sounds great. So what we're going to be looking at today, well, as always, I'm going to be asking you to please make sure you've watched the teaching. Quick apology, the teaching video I put up wasn't quite, it didn't quite match the backing track, but I'm sure everyone managed to get on with the song despite the drag factor of me putting the wrong backing track up. But we start watching the recording session, which is what you've done just now. I'm going to ask you to press record on your recording device when I ask you to, and then we're going to sing along at least 3 times. It will be 3 times. At the end, as I've said, we press stop, and then you send the entire audio file, no cuts, no edits. Please just sing and send. Okay, as Connor says so memorably on Self-Isolation Choir, submit, 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 submit. And now remember, if you can, everyone, listen on headphones. So far, all the submissions have been fantastic from that point of view. I don't want to hear my own voice and the backing track on the recording. We just want your voice because that's all we need. And also, please just try and forget about the recording device once we get started. Put it to one side and just focus on the various things I'm going to ask you to do. It's entirely silly today, everyone. So I'm looking forward to hearing the rushes when it all comes together. Lots and lots of giggles, lots and lots of fun. So what we'll do, as always, is we'll start in a minute with a warm-up with some silly noises. I've got some good ones today. I thought after Jill's wonderful sounds of the jungle, and if you remember, we've had a few... oh, no, that's not the sounds of the jungle. Although, I don't know, it might be. We've had the woo-woo bird, of course, and the tokay lizard. Sorry, I was only going to play one, but you know, it's so Moorish, the tokay lizard sounds. We've had all the sounds of Jill's wonderful island out there in Thailand. Well, I thought we'd have one of the sounds of Patchway. So one of the things we're going to do is a good old-fashioned siren sound just to make me feel at home, and much more besides. A nice, perhaps the buzz of an insect, perhaps a nice maniacal laugh, all sorts. And in between, we will sing Ode to Cheese. And at the end, once you've pressed stop, of course, we will have our coffee time, and really looking forward, of course, to hearing how you're getting on, everyone. Now, let me just see, how's everyone doing? Call him louder. What's that for? I always have to double check what's going on. Well, look, everyone, we're going to get started. So if I could ask you to make sure you have everything you need for our session. Just while you're getting yourselves ready, let me share with you a couple of the sounds that I asked you to make last week. So first of all, here's the sound of a wonderful troop of horses parading past. Did you spot a special guest in the middle of that? This is very much one of those. There's a suspicious sheep hiding amongst the horses. So I'd ask the horses at this point to line up and to number off. Nee, 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 bah. There's the imposter. And we've also got the sound. Well, I asked you to do some polite applause. This was quite good. And this one was the sound of disappointment, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so whenever I crack a particularly good dad joke, I shall be pressing that button. And the angry mob I've already played, but I have to just play it one more time for you. Oh dear, there's definitely somebody in those having a really good go at so I love it. Just get it all out, folks, get it all out. Well, look, let's get started, shall we, folks? We've got lots and lots to do this afternoon. So if I could ask you, please, to press record on your recording devices now. Wonderful. Sing and Send episode 4 is off and running. So well done, everyone. Now I'm going to ask you this week to just give me a single clap, just the one. All right, and what we're going to do is before each of the Beethoven performances, we're going to do another clap. If I remember to do so, this is just going to help me sync everything up. And just to say, if you're going to submit an individual recording, please, if you could put the clap in the right place, it really does save time for me when it comes to the mix. So if we could all just to provide that sync point for the mix, just give me a clap after 4, and it'll be on the following beat after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Marvellous. Well done, everybody. Fantastic job. So let us please have fun and enjoy ourselves. We're going to go to full screen. If only I had a button. I do. So let's get warmed up, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Please be upstanding if you haven't already done that, and make sure you've got plenty of space around you to move around. And if you are sat at work pretending to work whilst listening to me, well then perhaps just sit up in your chair, and if standing's just generally not on the menu, just give yourself a straight back and a long neck, as we often do. Take a deep breath and sigh for me. Wonderful. And again, nice deep breath and a bigger sigh. Splendid. And just one more. This side will start at the top of our heads and go all the way down to our boots. So huge breath and fabulous. Well done, you. Great job. Rolling your shoulders around, please, everyone. That's great. And rolling them back the other way just to loosen up the muscles. That's wonderful. Tilt your head in one direction, just to feel the stretch along the long side of your neck, and to the middle and the other side, please, everyone. Well done. And to the middle and forwards, please. And to the middle. And then just letting your head roll gently around in those 3 movements, just to stretch the muscles out. Excellent job. Thank you, folks. Well done. Let's do a bit of hummage and a bit of acoustic. Wouldn't do anyone any harm. Okay, so let's hum there. Nice deep breath and and again and an ooh, ooh, and an air. Fabulous. After me, ma, 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 ma. Great. Ya, ya, ya. Thank you. Me, me, me. And one more. You, you, you. Well done. Thanks, everyone. That's great. Now turn the acoustic off for a moment. And now let's just make a couple of interesting sounds. And these, of course, will all be combined through the magic of digital technology to create sounds like this. Or this. Or even, as we've already heard today, just so no one's under any illusions, I do hear everything that goes on these recordings, including the warm-ups. Thank you, Christine. You're absolutely right. Warming up obediently. I would expect nothing less. Thank you, everyone. So let's start off. I want you, please, to give me your very, very best police siren. And if it could be something along the lines, actually, it could be whatever kind of police siren you want to make. I quite like the idea of an international parade of police sirens. Okay, so after 4, we're going to make the sound of the police, ladies and gentlemen. Whoop, whoop. After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you. Very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very serious choir here. We make serious sounds. And in order to continue in that vein, please, could we have now the sound of some angry insects, some buzzing sounds? After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very, very good. More to come. More to come, of course, ladies and gentlemen, but I think we need to turn our attention to Herr Beethoven now. So let's change the screen again. And we're going to start Ode to Cheese. Now, this one presents us with a couple of opportunities. And what I'm going to ask you to do, if you don't mind, folks, of course, you're welcome to sing all the way through and to sing the main line. But for this first sing through, I'm going to ask you to just sing the chorus parts here, which are underlined. So I'm not going to sing the main verse. I'm going to sing with you and I'm going to lead you through. This is the bit that's recorded. Okay. So to begin with, we're not going to sing when you've eaten up your dinner, then the next thing that, but please, we're going to sing the bits that are underlined. I'll lead you so we get a really strong chorus sound. And then the second and third times through, we'll sing the whole thing. And that will just give me a bigger sound on the moments when the chorus comes in. All right. But as I said at the start, what I'd really like, please, everyone, is for you to clap for me one more time after 4. Okay. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you very much. That provides that all-important sync point. Now, at this point, no Kaiser, please, at the start. No Kaiser. Just the chorus, and I will lead you in. Here we go, everyone. And thanks again, Nesta. This is so much fun. Here we go. Just remember, when we sing, Gouda, please, okay? Ready? Edam Gouda, deep breath. Here we go. And Edam Gouda, Tarboro, Gloucester, Wensleydale and Buxton, Lucella, Stilton, Musk, Pawnee and some Monterey Jack too. Very good. Okay, we're going to let the piece continue. So don't sing yet. So where the red grapes coming up. Rolled R's if you can, everyone. Enjoy the stinking bishop. Here we go. Where the red grapes, deep breath, and where the red grapes and the white grapes lie reclining on a plate, there's a wedge of stinking bishop, mozzarella fine Comté. Fabulous. So once again, we sit this verse out. This is the new verse that Nesta wrote just for us. Now we're coming up to the big ending, not just here. So don't forget, pass the port. Are we ready, everyone? Nice deep breath. And there is Swiss cheese, provolone, some ricotta and roquefort. Now we've been through all the cheeses. It is time to pass the port. It is time to pass the port. Pass the port. The port. The port. Marvelous. Marvelous. Give yourselves a round of applause, everyone. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Encore, encore, they say. Encore, of course they do. Well, we're going to sing that again in just a minute, and we'll sing all of it this time with the When You've Eaten Up Your Dinner and everything else. I just wanted, as somebody's quite, I think Dorothy said, we're building up a bit more for the chorus just so we get that big wall of sound. I'm going to create a stadium effect here in the studio, perhaps the world's largest performance of a song about cheese. We're all about the record breaking here. Now, everyone, a couple of quick sounds just to remind ourselves of real life here. So first of all, I'm going to ask you to give me a maniacal laugh. Okay, after 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely stuff. And could I have one more sound before we sing Ode to Cheese a second time? This one is very appropriate. I'm going to ask you to give me your very best sound of something delicious, a nice yum yum or something like that. Okay, after 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yum yum. Yum. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen of Homechoir. Wonderful. Now we're going to sing Ode to Cheese a second time, and this time please do sing as much of it as you'd like. If you want to, this time it's entirely up to you. You could sing just the solo parts and omit the chorus, or just sing the whole thing. I shall certainly be doing so. Enjoy the lovely words. Remember, Gouda rather than Gouda. Enjoy the words stinking bishop, and in particular that last verse. It's entirely up to you if you want to sing Roquefort and rhyme it with pour. Those of you who are fans of Stephen Colbert will appreciate the joke there. Of course, you're welcome to put the T on the end if you like. So this time we will have Käse. And could I have, can you decide which of the Käses you're going to sing? Okay, because really we should have 2 separate choirs. So it's dum da da Käse, Käse. Okay, decide whether you're high or low cheese. All right, everyone. So can I have another clap to sync the recording? After 4, 2, 3, 4. Wonderful. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen of Homechoir. Here it is for the second time. Our Ode to Cheese. Enjoy. Ready? When you've eaten up your dinner, then the next thing that would please is a platter with some crackers and a lovely choice of cheese. Edam, Gouda, Double, Gloucester, Wensleydale and Buxton Blue, Cheddar, Stilton, Mascarpone and some Monterey Jack too. Edam, Gouda, Double, Gloucester, Wensleydale and Buxton, Cheddar, Stilton, Mascarpone and some Monterey Jack too. Well done. Roll R's, nice deep breath. Bright red Leicester and Montego, Emmentaler, Chevrolet Brie, Gruyere, Feta, Gorgonzola, Camembert, Halloumi, where the red grapes and the white grapes lie reclining on a plate. There's a wedge of stinking bishop, mozzarella fine Comté, where the red grapes and the white grapes lie reclining on a plate. There's a wedge of stinking bishop, mozzarella fine Comté. Wonderful. Now, there's nothing funny whatsoever about this next verse. There is such a grand selection, one to meet most people's taste. Hard or soft cream, red or blue veins, take your time, don't choose in haste. There is Swiss cheese, provolone, some ricotta and roquefort. Now we've been through all the cheeses, it is time to pass the port. There is Swiss cheese, provolone, some ricotta and roquefort. Now we've been through all the cheeses, it is time to pass the port. It is time to pass the port. Pass the port. The port. The port. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. As always, ladies and gentlemen, give yourselves at home a round of applause. This will end up on the recording. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful stuff. Thank you so much, everyone. Well, look, we've got one more sing through. But of course, we're talking about port. It's a bit early, of course, to have port. But, you know, I'm going to ask you to say in your very best cut-glass British accents, those of you around the world who don't have a cut-glass British accent, do your very best approximation. I'm going to ask you to say, don't mind if I do. Okay? After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't mind if I do. Very nice, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. And then just to finish, I think what we should do is let's just completely contrast that. We've had some sounds of animals. What we haven't had is that concentrated angry cat sound. So I'm going to ask you to give me your very, very best angry cats, hissing, yowling, and so on. And this will go beautifully with our cat duet. So after 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, a little siren has just popped up. It's popped its head out of its hole. Oh, a tiny little police car just rolling past. We've summoned it with our lovely sounds. Well, everyone, we've got time for just one more go through the Ode to Cheese. And then I'm going to ask you to stop the recording and just send it. Don't listen back. Don't listen back. Just send it. And then in a couple of weeks' time, we're going to hear all of these Sing and Send pieces all combined in a very, very special Fun Friday, which is going to be well worth the wait. So one more time, would you please give me a sync clap so we can actually arrange this in the studio? So clapping for me after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bravo. Thank you, everybody. After this, when we finish this, I'm going to ask you to give me a huge round of applause, stamping your feet, all sorts of clipping and red lights going on your recording device. I don't care. I want a big cheer for everyone in Homechoir in particular. I'm going to ask you to say thank you to Nesta, but we'll do that at the end. So here we go, everybody. Keza first. Nice, strong Keza. That's what we like. Here we go. Here is Ode to Cheese for the final time. Here we go. When you've eaten up your dinner, then the next thing that would please is a platter with some crackers and a lovely choice of cheese. Edam, Gouda, Double Gloucester, Wensleydale and Buxton Blue, Cheddar, Stilton, Mascarpone and some Monterey Jack too. Edam, Gouda, Double Gloucester, Wensleydale and Buxton Blue, Cheddar, Stilton, Mascarpone and some Monterey Jack too. Here we go. Bright red Leicester. Bright red Leicester and Montego, Emmentaler, Chèvre Brie, Gruyère, Feta, Gorgonzola, Camembert, Halloumi, where the red grapes and the white grapes lie reclining on a plate. There's a wedge of stinking Bishop, mozzarella fine Comté, where the red grapes and the white grapes lie reclining on a plate. There's a wedge of stinking Bishop, mozzarella fine Comté. Here we go. There is such a fine selection, one to meet most people's taste. Hard or soft cream, red or blue veins, take your time, don't choose in haste. There is Swiss cheese, provolone, some ricotta and roquefort. Now we've been through all it is time to pass the port. There is Swiss cheese, provolone, some ricotta and roquefort. Now we've been through all the cheeses, it is time to pass the port. It is time to pass the port. Pass the port. The port. The port. Give yourselves a huge round of applause, stamping your feet, cheering. And can you all say for me, after 4, thank you, Nesta? 1, 2, 3, 4, thank you, Nesta. Wonderful, wonderful words. Thank you, everyone, for your glorious singing today. I'm sure Herr Beethoven, well, I'm about to say he would approve. He didn't approve of much, actually, did Herr Beethoven, but the fact we're still singing his music and having fun is the essence of joy. So I think he'd have given us a grudging nod before going off to write something rude in his conversation book. So everyone, can we please press stop on our recording? Thank you so much, everyone. Press stop. And then if you could send it, as always, to recordings@homechoir.uk. Again, massive thanks to dear Julie, who is so busy and still takes the time to do this for us. Bless you. Thank you, Julie. I hope you're having fun with your new Mac. I've seen a little video yesterday she sent me of unboxing this wonderful, wonderful new computer. So I hope you're having fun with it. And everyone else, please send your recording to us at recordings@homechoir.uk. Now, it says by May 31st. I should change that. By the following week, by June the 6th, if you wouldn't mind, please, or June the 7th. June the 7th. And I will then mix that all together in the studio for us to all enjoy. So everyone, we've nearly come to the end of our session today. I just need to change the screen. If only there was a button. That's just for me. I'm going to be sitting here in the studio every now and then, just change every time I change screen, whether you're watching or not, whether I'm live or not, that button is getting pressed. Well, you've definitely earned, everyone, your coffee time today. And for those of you that haven't experienced coffee time, this is just something where I sit down, I shut up for once. And yes, thank you, Anna. I know it doesn't happen very often, but I'm going to listen to you. And you please talk to me, talk to the screen. I'm going to drink my coffee. You drink your coffee. And you just let me know how you're getting on out there, folks, because there's a lot going on in the world and it's not always easy. Tell me how you're getting on. I love to hear how you are. How are you doing, folks? Okay, wow. My goodness me. How do you feel about all that? Yeah, I hear you. I really do, goodness me. I've said it before, anyone would feel the same in your position. Yeah. Well, we all are really proud of you. We're all here for you. It's one of the things about this wonderful choir. Sorry, what was that? Yeah, you're probably right. Well, I know we're a bit mad here on this channel. I know this is a silly choir from time to time. Sometimes we do serious things. Sometimes we learn big, important works. Sometimes we sing silly songs. But the thing that binds us and unites us together is the fact that we do care about each other. And you know what? I see in the comments, I see this glorious, glorious community, this wonderful group of people who is there for each other. And, you know, if this has helped you at all today, well, it has achieved 110% of everything it set out to do. And as always, coffee time, well, it's just a silly little thing that we do, but I do hope it helps in some way. and I hope you've had a good time today. I've had a brilliant, brilliant time. I have some new buttons that I just love pressing. I'm going to press just a couple more. The Angry Mob. Honestly, it's just one of the best things I've ever heard. This is just... And it's that bit at the end. It's the helpless laughter that I can't thank you enough for it, ladies and gentlemen. It is so, so good. It does the heart such good. Well, look, I will see you all on Friday for our Fun Friday. We've got some Gilbert and Sullivan to sing, bit more. I'm Called Little Buttercup, and more besides. And of course, Sacred Sing on Sunday. Just to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, next week there won't be broadcasts on Wednesday or on Friday. My family and I are actually going to be going away for 3 days. First time we've been away since October of 2019. So we very much need a break, but we will be back for Sacred Sing on the following Sunday. And then that first full week of June, looking forward to resuming our normal service. Deep Dives will be back and more besides. So I'll see you on Friday, folks. Have a fantastic day. And I don't know about you, I fancy some cheese. I think I'm going to disappear off and have a bite or two. So take care, everyone. See you soon. Bye-bye.